Hey YouTube, it's me, ThereFour here. Today I'm bringing you an awesome new update video about the Minecraft Snapshot 13w03a. This snapshot was actually put together by Dinnerbone this time, rather than Jeb, since Jeb's actually focusing on working in Pocket Edition this week. So actually, all you Pocket Edition users, all you mobile Minecrafters, you're going to want to be looking forward to a new update in the future. Probably within the next few weeks, hopefully not too long. I'm not sure about the actual status on the mobile version, so considering I only really follow the PC one. Alright, so first let me go around a few new features added on the new snapshot, post a little blog post picture on the screen right now over the new menu system, really. Alright, so first of all, they sort of made zombies and skeletons a little bit stronger, and now they also scale to difficulty changes. The skeletons now fire a lot faster when you're closer to them when you want to get melee, because then it makes it a little bit harder to melee. Zombies have some sort of weird evasion thing that people have been talking about. There's been rumors of it, but I haven't really seen it or have anything happen to me personally. They also added a new block called the Dropper, which is pretty cool. It allows the ability to, instead of just like shooting things out of a dispenser, it will actually give you the items, and it actually has the ability to drop an item from its internal storage, hit with a redstone pulse into a chest or a dispenser to actually like create a non-lootable dispenser dispenser trap thing for adventure maps, which is pretty cool. They also added a new minecart with a hopper item, so when that passes under chests, it will actually pick up the items in it. Although currently there isn't really any features how to get it out unless you personally just go up to the thing and bring them out. But I'll show you all these new features in the later menu, in this later video. Also, they changed some new options, new issues with, well, not issues. They changed the whole new menu a little bit. Instead of once we go back to the main looking menu, you can see that it actually is missing the texture pack option. It has not been deleted. It's just been moved to the different, just to the options menu, which means you can actually bring it into the you can open it up in-game and change texture packs in-game. It may load a bit slower, and I'm not sure how that works right now, considering not too many texture packs actually work with the snapshot, but it's going to be pretty cool, so you don't have to leave your game, all that jazz. So very similar to the, Optifine menu system, where you can just like change all those things in-game. That's pretty cool. Also, they squashed a whole ton of bugs, or at least 19 to 20, that they got rid of right off this blog post right here. There's a link to the blog post right on the description below. That will give you the ability to actually get the client and the newest snapshot to play yourself, and it will give you the list of all the newest bugs. Alright, so let's get rid of this little picture right now, and let me show you the new menu. Alright, so here you pretty much can see that there's only single player and multiplayer, but not to fear, the little texture packs thing has been moved into this options menu. And as you can see, there you go, texture packs. So as you can see, if I had any texture packs to load in, just open texture pack file, draft some things in, stuff like that, really. But no big deal. So as you can see, just no way to actually access it from the main menu, but you can access it in the options menu, which is pretty cool. So let's load up into a world, and we'll be all good to start doing this description video, update video. Alright, so here I set up another little places I normally set up, just simple like, what do you want to call it? A wooden billboard almost. Alright, so they made some changes to the TNT carts also, forgot to mention that. But as you can see, it just looks the same, but this is actual how functionality changes. This is the new dropper block, which is just a simple, it looks like a dispenser, just instead of the little pixelated circle in the mouth, it's just a smile, so it looks pretty cool. This is the new hopper chest. As you can see, it has its own little icon, and it's technically a hopper inside of the chest. And if we open it up, it says item hopper, and pretty standard stuff. Over here, they made another changes to the quartz blocks. And as you can see, it works more like the wooden logs, how they can put them sideways and stuff like that, place them at angles, different directions, and the lines will actually follow, making it pretty cool to actually make temples or little archways like it created here. Okay, so the dropper is actually created with a little recipe saying like 7 cobblestone, a hopper in the middle, and redstone, and this will create the dropper. So let's play around with that little thing a little bit. Alright, so over here I've set up a little like difference place where you can actually test the difference between the hoppers and the droppers. So the hoppers, droppers, and dispensers. Alright, so over here we have a dispenser with eggs in it. So as you can tell, it's like if we fire it off, it pretty much just like, destroys the little display frame. But as you can see, it fires eggs. So that's pretty standard, really. It'll fire eggs off until it creates a little animal or anything like that. But the dropper, what it will do, if you click that, instead of firing it, it'll just give you the eggs so you can do it yourself. So stuff like that's pretty cool, and just simply activated by using a redstone pulse. Over here, I set up a little place where you can actually just see there's a hopper connected to a chest connected to a hopper, and that's pumping into the back of the dropper. And if we drop things into the chest, all like that stuff. As you can see, it slowly goes away, ends up getting into the dropper, and it's a pretty cool way to have an auto-filling chest system. Although it'd be kind of cool if you could toggle on and off. Well, see, if you can toggle on and off the item hopper with a simple lever, so it won't actually go through, which would be kind of cool. So you can, like, say, if player is in this location, hit this, well, activate this using the command blocks and stuff like that. So you can have, like, load this dispenser with arrows when the player's near. That's a pretty cool feature if you ask me myself. So, alright, so onto the hopper with the minecart thing. Well, minecart with hopper. Don't need that. Alright, so I set up this little area with a little minecart with a hopper in it, and some chests with a melon, a golden apple, and a cooked chicken in it. So if we just hit this little button right here, passes underneath those, and it's a pretty cool sound the little thing makes. So as you can see, the chests are now empty, and if we open up the item hopper, there's a melon, a golden apple, and a cooked chicken, and they're sort of stuck in there because they really can't do much anymore, but that's pretty cool if you ask me. So hopefully in the future we'll be able to ways like get like item remover or retriever that will literally just like be on the side of here. I have like a redstone clock, and it'll literally just pull it out and drop it into a chest or anything like that. Alright, so on to the changes made by TNT carts. Alright, so over here I've set up a similar track with a little activator block right here. So the cool feature is that now after the little explosion goes off, it doesn't actually destroy the blocks and the rails that actually have it on it. So let's test this baby out. As you can see, it just goes around there, and boom. As you can see, it leaves the track and the blocks on supporting the track in complete perfect condition, just destroying everything around it. So it's a really cool way to pretty much like make holes in walls and not have to worry about destroying your track and rebuilding it all, which is pretty cool if you ask me. So I think it's a really awesome feature they implemented. It'll remove the like constant rebuilding of tracks after using them, and makes them more of a mining tool rather than a useless blowing up your rails and stuff like that. So that's a pretty cool thing they changed in that, which is I personally really like that a lot, and they made up pretty cool things. Also, if we open up this dropper over here, as you can see, we can drop the base, which is pretty cool. I saw this little thing on reddit.com, and it was pretty funny, and it made me laugh because drop the base, it's pretty funny. I imagine you guys get it. It's a play on words and a pun. So I think it's pretty funny. So this has pretty much been the entirety of the new options added in the snapshot, which is Snapshot 13w03a. I imagine 03b is going to be around soon, adding a little bit of new features, and I'm really looking forward to seeing something to remove the blocks, remove the items from the the Minecraft with the hopper. It's going to be pretty cool. This has been ThereFour here, guys. Peace out and have a great